and Jamaicans should put their support behind the police to actually finally bring an end to the gangs. Gangs contribute 80% of murders in the country. And if we are able to eliminate, undermine, and eradicate the gangs, our murder rates would fall to below the regional average.
Law-abiding citizens need not to be worried, as the focus will be on the gangs, as we intend to remove them permanently from the communities which they are hiding and are operating in.
The St. James Division is seeing a 62% reduction in murders. We are now at 19 compared to 50 for the corresponding period.
April 2025 has marked another historic milestone. For the second time this year, we have recorded the lowest number of murders in over 2 decades. 44 lives were lost in April compared to 82 in the same month last year.
All right, blessed dear viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. You see it? Big Voice Radio in the building. Anyway, when you see the thumbnail, you see this video won't be long, but it is very interesting. Andrew HOLNESS stand a great chance to win his 3rd term in office this election. Right now, it will take a major, a seismic shift for the opposition, PNP, Mark Golden, win. It's not going to be easy. Andrew HOLNESS, I go captivate the Jamaican people, and him I go win again. And the thing is now, it's not just based off how them like him, but it is based off results, tangible results, where you can see and know, say yes, changes are making, and a change we need as people, as Jamaican people. So an idea, we can't go around it, yo. The major thing in a Jamaica right now, where people are scared of and terrified of, is crime and violence, murder rate, rape, everything pertaining to crime and violence. This is the kryptonite. This is the big problem in a Jamaica. Anyway, Jamaicans there, the biggest problem for we is crime and violence. That's why a lot of Jamaicans do not go back to Jamaica because they're afraid. And me I go play a clip with the new commissioner of the JCF. And me have to big up the commissioner, and me have to big up the JCF, the JDF, the whole security, team. The efforts are making tangible results, yo. And we can see that. And yes, we have to understand, say, at the current administration, which is JLP, the head of the snake is Andrew HOLNESS, and him are the captain for the ship. Seeing? And him and the Jamaican Prime Minister. So an idea, we have to acknowledge that and know, say, under theme administration, this is taking place. And once we get results, we have to understand, say, results we want, results we get. So, we are going to play the commissioner thoughts, and then now you make me know what you think. So listen to it and then tell me what you think in the comment. Alright.
April 2025 has marked another historic milestone. For the second time this year, we have recorded the lowest number of murders in over 2 decades. 44 lives were lost in April compared to 82 in the same month last year. This follows our previous record in February when we reported 48 murders, the lowest figure in over 25 years. These are not just statistics. Each number represents lives saved, communities stabilized, and a signal that the tide is turning. As of April 30th, overall major crimes have declined by 18%. Murders are down by 37%. Shootings have dropped by 30%. Rapes have decreased by an encouraging 47%, and robberies are down by 4%. This progress is not accidental. It is a result of careful planning, tireless execution, and a commitment to excellence by the men and women of the JCF and the JDF. I extend my deepest thanks to you for your professionalism and sacrifice. I also have to express appreciation to our strategic partners across the security and intelligence landscape. Your contributions are invaluable. Still, we are aware that even as we make gains, there are those who seek to sow seeds of discord and mistrust, who try to paint our officers as anything but the professionals they are. Let me be clear. We are a disciplined, modern law enforcement agency with a constitutional mandate to serve and protect all Jamaicans without fear, favor, or ill will. We stand each day between you, the people we swore to protect, and the ruthless criminals who murder our sons and daughters, terrorize our communities, killing even women and children, and threaten our very way of life. These criminals act with shocking boldness, often recording and sharing their crimes on social media, displaying a chilling disregard for life and law. So, should it surprise anyone that these same criminals who murder at will turn their weapons on members of the security forces? Let me reassure you, we are undeterred. We will not retreat, we will not yield. The safety and security of the Jamaican people remain our mission, our duty, and our commitment. Thank you for your continued support. Together, we will build the safe, secure, and just Jamaica that we all deserve.
Now, when you listen to the commissioner, and this man is very intelligent, this man is very calm, and he have a stoicness to him, what me like. So, Andrew HOLNESS is getting crime under control, because right now Jamaica are head towards under 1,000 murder for the year. You know how long that not happen in Jamaica? Jamaica do not see under 1,000 murders in over 2 decades. That's like, 25 years? Long time that, from your boy. So, if you see Jamaica a trend down, crime a decline, you know, we have to understand that this is groundbreaking, and we have to acknowledge it. And that not mean say we are going to sleep with the window and with door open like what Andrew HOLNESS did promise. No, that is very false. But crime a decline, and that is great, because now we can understand, say, okay, they might get rid of the criminal elements, they might get rid of the dons and the man them where enforce crime, the crime enforcers. You know me I say? So if we can get rid of criminal elements, if we can get rid of corrupt police, corrupt soldiers, and just make crime diminish drastically, make a seismic shift in a crime and violence, Andrew HOLNESS will win. Remember me tell you, half a crime and violence alone, I mean, Jamaica have a whole heap of problem. We know that. Economy, you know, wages, salaries, you know, day to day, a whole heap of things are going on in Jamaica. But crime and violence are the head, in my opinion. And if Andrew HOLNESS and the security teams can bring Jamaica to a nice under 1,000 murder and trending down, it is great. And why this happen? Because they might get rid of the criminal them. Either they might get unalived, or they might go to prison, they might get subdued, they might get neutralized. And at that me like with the security. And them now get intimidated. They might go out there and they might clamp down and they might do all kind of good things for Jamaica. Seeing, I'm going to watch the news the other day, I'm going to watch this where Montego Bay is seeing a great, drastic diminishing in crime. And me I tell you, say, yo, me have to just shake my head me proud. I want to go on with the security team of Jamaica, and it is not yet finished. Them need to keep them foot on the gas, and me respect it. Me I go play the news and tell me what I go on, so just watch and tell me what I think about them thing here. And we have to acknowledge these things. Watch this and let me know what you think.
Welcome back to Primetime News and a special welcome if you're watching on onespotmedia.com. Up first tonight, police in St. James are turning up the pressure on criminals with the launch of a targeted operation which is now in effect. The lawmen provided details at a press conference on Friday.
The St. James Police Division has, for some time now, been notorious for serious crimes, particularly murders. But now,
The St. James Division is seeing a 62% reduction in murders. We are now at 19 compared to 50 for the corresponding period of 2024. Overall, the division is seeing a general reduction as it relates to the fear of crime.
and in the coming days, residents are being warned that they will be seeing an increase in police presence as the lawmen continue to target gangs. With the assistance of the military, they will be swarming specific communities, the township, and major thoroughfares throughout the parish. Dubbed Operation Storm 2, the police say despite the encouraging figures, they will not let up in the fight against crime.
Law-abiding citizens need not to be worried, as the focus will be on the gangs, as we intend to remove them permanently from the communities which they are hiding and are operating in. We are encouraging the citizens to provide information to the police directly through 119, Crime Stop, or any other channel about the gangs and their membership.
DSP Edwards highlighted some of the gangs on the police's radar.
Is the G6 gang, they operate in Salt Spring Rose Heights, 641 gang, Salt Spring Rose Heights, Bloods gang, Flower Hill, YSF, Bird Hill, KDF, Mount Salem, Downtown Sparta and Young Sparta Generation, Flankers, Rebel gang from the Flankers community, Libyan gang, Flankers, YAK, Norwood, HDF, Norwood, One Don gang, Mount Carey, Shmoney, Maroontown, and Bad 13 from Springmount.
The police say they're particularly concerned about shootings in populated spaces where innocent people get hurt.
We will not allow criminals to go around shooting people like birds anywhere and anytime. And to use a popular Jamaican phrase, it won't go so, as our response will be swift and decisive. And we hope those who have ears to hear will hear. So we are warning the gang not to challenge or resist the police when we come, as we have a lawful responsibility to first defend and protect ourselves and the decent law-abiding citizens of this parish. Because if we cannot protect and defend ourselves, how are we going to protect and defend them? We are appealing to all gang members and their supporters from the respective gangs to do the right thing and surrender yourselves and the guns in your possession to us and to prevent us from coming for you, because we will be using every lawful tool that we have at our disposal.
Janella Precious, TVJ News.
In the meantime, the St. James Police released the names of 6 persons of interest.
Alright, so me I tell you, me proud yo. Me proud. And this does tell me. But the thing is now, we as Jamaicans sometimes we magnify the negative and we fail if we talk about the positive. We glorify and we say, boy, be a crime that Jamaica, we now go back to Jamaica and this and that, and people from all over the world say they now go back to Jamaica because of crime and violence. Now when crime are decrease, we don't hear nobody talk about that to no way, because nobody now talk about that. It's like them want crime for high, so them can keep on fuel them negative ways against Jamaica. We are Jamaican. We have to go back where we come from, anywhere we come from. So I have an idea. We can't turn our back on Jamaica. So I have to just say, yo, Andrew HOLNESS can win based off a war going in a crime and violence. That is not the only issue, but that is a big issue. And it might make a major step towards progression and lowering crime and violence all across the board. All across the 14 parishes in Jamaica. So, big up to Andrew HOLNESS first and foremost. Big up to the security force, you know, JDF, JCF, the commissioner, and the people them in the communities as well, where you see something, say something. Don't be a criminal element. Don't enforce crime. Don't support it. It a mash up with country, and somebody need to talk about it. So that's all I want to say. Big up on yourself. You don't know. Big Voice Radio in the building. Big up.
Hungry, 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 hungry days again. Hungry days again.
Jamaica is one of the most famous islands in the Caribbean, known for its reggae music, delicious cuisine, and laid-back culture. The island is home to some of the most beautiful beaches in the world.